Hi, my name is Azmir and I'm the host of Barbell Junction podcast. Today I'm going to talk about my podcast equipment and how I started. I started out not knowing anything about podcasts. I don't even listen to podcasts, to be honest, but I find it very appealing. So at that time, I decided to start my own podcast, which I think is the first strength and fitness podcast in Malaysia. Quite frankly, I didn't know what I needed to get, so it was just more of trial and error. Today I'm just going to show you what I bought when I started out. We actually planned for 4 different people on the podcast. The first thing that we bought was the Focusrite Studio, which is this. And it comes with the condenser mic, the Scarlett condenser mic. With this simple setup, you can hook it up to your laptop and you can start your podcast already. The other mic that I got was this blue, I think it's Blue Spark SL condenser mic. This is actually a very, very good mic. So the first episode that we shot, we actually had the 3 of us. It was an introduction to Barbell Junction. You can see the link in the description below. 2 of them had to share 1 mic, and so this wasn't the best solution to having the podcast with more than 2 people. Now, if you decide to have more than just 2 people on the podcast, it's difficult for your guests to share the mic, so you need something that can hold up to more than 2 mics. So basically, not long after we started out with the Focusrite, I immediately understood that I needed something more. We bought the Yamaha MG10XU, which is actually a mixer. It's actually a USB mixer, so it connects direct to your laptop, and you can then record it directly into your laptop, which is very, very convenient. Now, the Yamaha mixer comes with built-in effects. So I mean, you have like reverbs, you have delays, you have phasers, flangers. You can play around with your voice, which is very cool. And it takes in 4 XLRs, mic inputs. Plus, it has a couple of other channels. I don't want to go into details of all this stuff because, quite truthfully, I really don't know. But I mean, I'm sure you can just go on YouTube and find out more about the equipment that you want to buy. I just want to say that the reason I bought this because I wanted a 4-channel mixer so that I can have 4 different mics to play with. So it lasted for quite a number of episodes, but eventually the perfectionist in me wanted something more convenient. If you're on a budget, I think this Yamaha is quite a good buy. It's not that expensive. It's about 1,003 or 1,004 if I'm not mistaken. So it will serve you well way down in the future. It's just that I just outgrew it and I wanted something more simple and elegant. But it's not to say that this mixer is not good. Another lesson that I learned throughout the history of my podcast is that it's better for you to get the same type of microphones because they each have their own sensitivity and characteristics. So you do not want to have too much coloration. So if you have the same mic, then I think that would be the best in terms of maintaining the same type of sound and quality throughout. It also makes mixing quite easier in my opinion because I remember that even with these mics, the adjustment that I had to make in the mixer is different because they're different mics. And that's something for you to think about. So in my opinion, if you want to start a podcast with just 2 people, I think you can use the Focusrite 2i2 Studio and just get another microphone. I do recommend that you get a dynamic microphone instead of a condenser mic. The reason being that the condenser mic is very, very sensitive, so it picks up the background noise. I hope that this video has helped you to decide on what you want to get for your own podcast equipment. If you like this video, please click like, do subscribe to this channel and leave your comments. Let us know what you think. If you have any questions, just put it on the comment sections and I'll be sure to reply to every one of them, inshallah. Till then, I'll see you in the next video. Ciao. Assalamualaikum.